I don't think there's enough coffee in the world for that. Okay.
All right.
Yon yon.
I played, but apparently OGS was like, "Oh, you're in not play mode." So there you go.
Nice. Okay. So you're playing yon yon or san.
I like that because it's flexible.
I like that too.
Um, so the 3-3 or the 4-3 is for a 3-3. You're saying essentially this corner is mine, and we're gonna ignore it for like 50 moves.
Mm,
The 4-3 is saying I'm going to make an enclosure, and your opponent is going to block that enclosure as quickly as possible.
mm,
A 4-4 says I'm cool with whatever, but I mostly want to be available to attack the center
right.
because it says the corner is there. There is no corner with a 4-4.
Okay.
White in this case can play 3-3, and the corner is gone.
So that actually, even in the first 3 minutes of talking, blew my mind because I like to play 4-4 and I never go for the center. And when you're playing 4-4, it's like you want to go for the center.
Yeah, it's often said that 4-4 is for influence rather than territory,
Yes. Yep.
and that's the point. Is the center and the sides as opposed to the corner, because the corner will disappear for a 4-4 for the most part. Generally, any game you play a 4-4 in, your that corner will be your opponent's.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, because you can just get San invasion.
Yeah, but you can get more out of it. That is the point. Is when you play a move, you want to get at least just a little bit more than your opponent, and
Right.
then you'll win.
Gotcha.
So I like to play the 4-4s, mostly because I like that flexibility. And I do like to play not a cross game, so I could have played D4, but that does benefit white because with Comey, uh, white can mix a lot of small groups, and black will have trouble getting the territory he needs.
Mm,
So often, especially in pro games, you'll see that uh, white will play something like D16, and black will say, I'm not going to play D4, I'm going to play Q4 or Q3, or in very rare cases it happens, but unlikely, R4. Because that cross game does benefit white with Comey.
yeah. Okay. So Comey is a thing to think about. Like
It
really,
is.
it's. Oh,
It's
I'm sorry.
especially valuable
Yeah.
in 9x9.
Yeah.
And I think I
Absolutely.
mentioned this before, is Comey is super OP in 9x9.
Yeah.
It's like if
Definitely.
you're white, you win.
Yep. Yep.
Unless you
Absolutely.
suck.
Because you just need to have half the board and you win.
Not even half.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's stupid OP on 9x9. It's less so in 13x13, but not as much. But it's basically very valuable.
Hmm.
So I like to play white, to be honest. Even first move advantage is, I don't think it's as powerful as people have made it out to be
Yeah.
because of
In the times
Comey.
before Comey, I imagine.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And Comey is increasing over time. So it was like 5.5, and now it's 6.5, and I think in some cases it's 7.5. So it's growing to recognize that
Mm,
white has a supreme advantage with
mm.
Comey.
Okay. Gotcha. So let's put it to good use. Give it a try.
So what are your thoughts on this board right now?
Um, I guess they would change depending on where you would play. I guess I.
Oh, I sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, no, no. I didn't mean that like
No,
to
I
argue
forgot
that.
to submit.
Okay, gotcha.
I
Yeah, yeah.
played my move and I was like, "Oh, I played my move. Let's talk about it." But
I actually like the fact that I can see where. Okay, I like that because if you did a cross game, that would be
That would be I would want to fight. I
Yeah,
would want to fight the
understood.
crap out of you if I did a cross game. And anyone who does a cross game essentially is very confident in their fighting ability, so
Mm,
you need to be prepared for that.
okay, okay.
So with this, we the board is basically even. So we both have four fours. It's completely even, and I want to not really push it too much, but I want to expand my area. A lot of times you'll see a game where, in this case, black will play like D14 or C6. Sorry, C14 or C6. And I don't think
Yeah.
that's a good move. That's what we would call wrong direction because it doesn't work with the stones that are already on the board.
Okay, okay.
So I'm attacking. I don't want to say attacking, but I'm approaching you from
You're
my
threatening.
own influence.
Hmm. Okay, so I usually go E17 here.
E17. I don't like that.
You don't like that? Okay.
And I'll tell you why.
Please do.
Because
This is fascinating.
you play E17, I play F16.
Yep.
You have to play D14 or C14
Yep.
to make your enclosure. Otherwise, because if you play E17 and I play F16 and you ignore, then D15 is a death knell for you.
Yeah, definitely.
So you play E17, I play F16. You play, let's say, D14. Sorry, I hit my mic. Then I have to do something, which would probably be, depending on how frisky I'm feeling,
Mm,
either J17, K17, or K16.
mm,
Because of the two stone wall I have, I can go those 3 points to the K line.
mm. Yeah, 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 yeah.
However, I will point this out. When you do that 3 space jump, everyone will hit that H line.
Yeah, to
So
cut them off.
H17. Everyone will do that eventually.
Yeah. Okay.
um,
So that's
and
is
that
that the risk inherent in this exchange is that
not necessarily. So the risk is when you hit when you do the kick E17, that gives me a base.
okay. Okay. Yeah.
And the problem is you confirm my base. It's guaranteed for me. So I like to back off with this. I like to go somewhere like C14 because then that says, okay, black, now it's up to you. Your choice. Because I'm fine, and now you need to decide where this game goes. And if you do E17, then you're saying, okay, black, I'm giving you life right there on the top. And after that, black decides where the game goes.
Okay.
And you could do something like D14 or D18, but I feel like C14 gives you more flexibility. And a lot of my game is about flexibility.
It's a
It's,
good thing.
yeah, it's, I'm going to play here and I have options as opposed to I'm going to play here and this is absolutely how the game is going to go.
I think playing flexibly would is better for me because I need to it implies that you need to have an awareness of both the micro and macro, which I think I really struggle with because I like to hyper focus on the micro.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah,
okay.
and one thing I mentioned is uh, you're good at playing connected. I like
Yes,
that. I love that. That's amazing.
but but
That's the first thing you have to learn is how
right.
to be connected. Um,
But it's so
but then
hard.
you need to let loose a little bit and play a little bit more lightly.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something that you can ignore.
Mm.
And a lot of people learn that, oh, you have to respond to this. This is Joseki. You have to play here and here and here, but you can't ignore it.
Okay.
This is a point where you can Tanuki. So usually people play C17 here. However, that's not a huge deal because you have like 4 points in the corner that could be lost. And the white group, the D16, C14 group, is not in danger until there's a black stone on the left side, like C12, C11, C10.
So
That's why
Nico-chan
you're
is a
safe.
2-dan, and he said Venery, great teaching, very knowledgeable, and I totally agree.
Sweet.
So
I'm certain I'm not too done.